Hey, welcome to Outhouse Saloon. This is Andrew, and we are going to watch the Tottenham Brighton game today. In a second, we'll get to the lineups. This is an important game for Tottenham in their quest for Champions League uh, places. So let's quickly look at the lineup here. And first, let's go over Brighton. From last week, they did replace Welbeck, who had a great game. And Lamptey comes in. Looks like they're going to run wingbacks. Not unexpected for this team. Interesting. Again, another game that Mope is sitting on the bench. So not sure if he's fallen out of favor, what's happened with him. But they're going with Alistair at the top as their striker. This is going to be a tough game for them. If they beat Arsenal last week, kind of against the form that they've been on. Personally, I predict this game to be more of like a 3-0 type game. I think Spurs are going to have too much, especially up front. You have Son, Kane, and Kulusevski, the loan from Juventus. He is doing awesome on his loan spell. It'll be interesting to see if Tottenham try to make this a permanent move. They're going with their usual formation, no real unexpected changes from the Tottenham side. Let's see. Yep, that's pretty much standard. Not much going on. Both these teams are secure in their Premier League status here. Tottenham does have things to play for. Brighton, not so much. So right now we have about 13 minutes to go before kickoff. Other big news of the week is Burnley sacked Sean Dyche for whatever reason. It was kind of an interesting decision by them. 4 points adrift. What manager, be interested to know if anyone has a comment, what manager would be willing to come into that Burnley team. Ben Mee is going to be the interim manager this weekend at Southampton. But I don't see anyone of note unless they're really desperate to come in and take that job. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. I actually think that this probably solidifies the bottom three as Burnley, Watford, and Norwich. I think Everton, winning last week, Burnley losing last week, and in addition to sacking Sean Dyche, will make Everton safe. If you watched our last week's Watchalong, Manchester United Everton, that was a great game for Everton. Very unexpected win. So, yeah. So right now on TV in America, they're showing the race for fourth place. As you can see, Tottenham are on the ascent, and it's going to be a battle between Tottenham, Arsenal, West Ham. I'm not sure. Manchester United losing last week to Everton, in my mind, puts them out of the top four race. Personally, so now I think the Spurs are in the driver's seat due to Brighton beating Arsenal last week. So, and the form that Conte has Spurs on, I don't anticipate this to change at all. I think they will be. I think it will finish fourth place. So we have 11 minutes to go. A picture of Son on my screen. 17 goals this season. To me, he's been Tottenham's, player of the year. I'm not sure what other Tottenham fans will feel. But he's definitely going to be there next season. The question is, will Kane be there? Yeah, I don't know Tottenham well enough to know, if they're going to cash in. They didn't this last summer. Um, but we all know Daniel Levy, hard negotiator. Team also, does like money. I'm surprised they kept this core as long as they have. They've been doing really well. And it was a coup for them to get Conte, when they did. So I would hope for their sake that they do spend in the summer. I do think if they limit the transfer budget or restrict in any way, then, Conte might be gone. And then you got to think about potential landing spots for Conte. And, Arsenal fans would love to get Arteta out and take Conte in. Could have Manchester United been a potential spot? Possibly, but, Ten Hag has now been, all but confirmed. So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they spend for their sake. If not, I think Conte will be out, and I think they'll be hard pressed to get. I mean, they're not going to get a better manager. Would Pochettino come back? It's kind of an interesting question. But we'll just have to see what shakes out. And this weekend is also exciting FA Cup weekend. We have Chelsea Crystal Palace later today. And then we have a Manchester Liverpool part 2 tomorrow. Joey and I both predicted those games in our on tap episode. I believe we both predicted Chelsea to win, and I believe Manchester City to win. So we predict the FA final to be Manchester City versus Chelsea. Personally, I think I use the treble word for Manchester City. I think they have a better shot than Liverpool. I think is going for the quadruple or something. I think Manchester City is more odds are in their favor versus Liverpool. But we'll see later tomorrow. Liverpool has to play much better than they played last week. That's for sure. I think they were fortunate to get a draw, to draw, in my opinion. I don't believe they played well enough to get a draw. And VAR did overturn, a lot of Manchester City's goals, but it was legit. But I thought overall Manchester City had way better chances. I think the stats also show that as well. So back to the match. We'll check out as we're talking about Kulusevski, how he's been doing. Swedish international from coming over Juventus in the loan in the winter. He's played 11 matches. He has 3 goals and 6 assists. I mean, you look at his ratings. He's really hasn't had what I consider a quote unquote bad game. Maybe the Southampton when he's first getting acquainted with the team, but you see his run of form is pretty incredible right now for Tottenham. So yeah, I don't know how much he would cost on a transfer. Market value currently says he's worth 33 million euros. Considering he's showing his stuff in the Premier League, my guess is Juventus would want more than that. So yeah, it'll be interesting conundrum to see what happens in the summer regarding him, because I think he is definitely a guy they would love to have permanently. So we are 5 minutes to kickoff. Just we could take a look real quick at the other games upcoming today. So later today we have Manchester United, Norwich City. Will Norwich surprise Manchester United again? I mean, Manchester United lose this game on top of the Everton game. Yeah, the fan base, that will be very interesting. And also Norwich slowly pulling himself out of respectability. I don't think they can catch Everton at this point, but stranger things have happened. You have a Watford Brentford game. Brentford won their last game. Otherwise, this could have been a more interesting game. I think the result is probably meaningless in the end on this one. But if Watford wins, it still puts pressure on Everton to perform. Though I do project Brentford's offense to be too much for Watford. We have the Southampton Arsenal game. This one, I fully intend Arsenal to come out and win. They need to win if they still want to be in the top four race. Southampton was on good form, not on good form. So, this is a game Arsenal, in my opinion, must win. Then we have my team plays tomorrow, Newcastle and Leicester. This game is kind of interesting to see where it's going to go. It's at home. Personally, I would predict a 1-1 draw. I think if Leicester score more than 2 goals, I don't see us getting a result. We do not score many goals, so our defense is definitely going to have to be on point at home. If we do keep a clean sheet, there's a possibility for a win. We seem to get a goal out of nowhere, usually once a game. So, it's good to see. Our scoring has not been as bad as it's been in previous years. Obviously, if we had Callum Wilson back, things would be different, but we don't. And it was good to see Chris Wood score last week. And the final match is the managerial debut of Ben Mee playing West Ham. I think Burnley actually have a shot in this one, though West Ham need to be on their game due to their top four aspirations. However, they're coming off a great Europa League, a magnificent game against Olympique Lyon earlier in the week. So they're on to the semifinals. So there's a potential some of their key players may be tired. There may be some rotation. I doubt it. Again, they're going for top four, but I would give Burnley somewhat of a shot here, but maybe like 10%. But we'll see. I mean, this could turn out to be like a Eddie Howe type situation where a player's made interim manager, surprises people. Maybe not keeps him in the Premier League, does decent enough. And who knows? I mean, Ben Mee's getting up there in age. Maybe he turns in to their manager in the Championship. We'll just have to see. So we have 1 minute to kick off. And I do keep a clock behind me. A clock will show you what time I'm on in the game. Players are out on the field. Brighton is in their away mint green kits, and Spurs are in white. Conte looking dapper as ever. Just waiting for a kickoff. The Tottenham Stadium looks so much better when it's open and all the sunshine's coming through. Completely different. Craig Pawson is the referee today. He's walking toward the center circle. Looks like they're just about to kick off here. Taking a knee. We are underway. Tottenham starts with the ball, playing it with their back. Brighton is intercepted. Leading around the back. Kane's got the ball. He's breaking away. Takes a very speculative shot. Nothing on it, really. Probably should have slowed it up or laid it off to Son on the left. So Sanchez launches the ball out. Being played at the back. Dunk. Trossard has the ball. Back to Cucurella. The dunk. Back to Veltman. Up. And it looks like there's an injury already. Let's see. We got an injury. Is it Bissouma? Let's see here. The injury. What? Looks like something maybe in the eye. Not entirely sure. It's Mwepu. I mean, they're saying on TV a hand catches him. I mean, if it did, it was ever so slightly. So definitely unintentional by Ben Davies. Yep, looks like Mwepu's good to go. Yeah, I don't know if maybe he wears contacts, got dislodged. I'm not quite sure. But play is going to resume here in a second. Okay, play resumes with the dunk. Out to Cucurella. Back to dunk. A long ball up forward. Oh, almost. Tottenham does a good job. Intercept it. They're going back around. Romero. Now they're playing it. Holberg. Back to Romero to Dyer. Kind of just playing around with the ball at the moment. Not really doing anything with it. Oh, Brighton nicks it off of Romero. Oh, good chance in the box. Oh, squandered. Good job by Royal. Very good job by Royal kicking it out for a throw. So Brighton has the ball in Tottenham's half of the pitch at the moment. Then, oh, there's a foul there. Lamptey went in hard on Regulon. Yeah, completely missed the ball. Very late challenge. Lamptey, since his injury, I'm not sure if he's the same player he once was. Back to Dyer, Holzberg, Regulon. So right now, both teams are content just kicking the ball around at the back, not doing much of anything at the moment. Looks like Spurs are finally thinking about attacking, and then they go back. So, yep. I mean, Spurs are just kicking around the back between their center backs and their fullbacks here. Not much of anything going on, really. Brighton's not pressing. When they did win the ball back. So, they're really respecting, and there was a very speculative cross out from, I believe, Bentancur. So we're waiting on Sanchez, launches the ball right to Tottenham, but Brighton wins. Oh. And Trossard has it. Won it back. It's coming back around. Ooh, that was very, very nice move. Lamptey's got it on Brighton's right-hand side. Passes it back. Looks like Brighton is trying to play offensively at the moment, more so than Tottenham. Now it's on the left-hand side. Played it back to the middle. Got Veltman to Lamptey. Buscema almost lost the ball. And his form has really not been great. All the way back to Sanchez. Squandered possession there for Brighton, in my opinion. They're trying to get it going again. And it is kicked out of play. I don't think it hit off anyone, so that's a horrible pass by Dunk. Spurs have the ball. Now to the left back. Oh, and looks like Tottenham throw. Davies gets it in. So yeah, Tottenham have been content to just kick the ball around at the back without really any attacking. Brighton does not have the greatest defense, so I'm not sure why they're that was definitely off Lamptey, and Son can't believe it. Yeah, it was. That's definitely, yep. Should be Spurs ball, but uh, referee has given it to Brighton for the throw. Really, there's been no key moments so far to speak of. Brighton just dribbles into a whole bunch of Tottenham players. Good clearance from Royal. Or, yeah, maybe not. Nope, looks like he didn't get it out in time. It'd be a Brighton throw deep in Tottenham's third. I don't know Brighton's team well enough to know if they have anyone that can do a long throw. If they did, this would be potential. Nope, they're going to short throw it. Brighton recycling the ball back. Started out at the 6-yard ball back. Oh, Lamptey lost the ball. Son's got it. Oh, dispossessed. Wow. Great tracking back from Brighton there. Son had it, but was dispossessed. Now Brighton's on the counter. Pass was behind Lamptey. Trossard. I think that was Calcedo. Trying to circle it back around down to the right side to Lamptey. Passes in there. Veltman is playing dangerously. Kicks it back to Sanchez. So Brighton right now, they're attempting to attack, but they keep having to retreat. They've probably looked, honestly, more lively of the two teams at the moment. 12 minutes in. Possessions about even on both teams. Brighton's got the ball again and loses possession. Looks like they're trying to go up the middle. Good, intercepted by Cucurella. Looks like we're going to have an injury here in a minute for a Brighton player. And it is Lewis Dunk. See what happens here. So we got kneed in the back by Kane. Looks like Kane's going to get a talking to here. Kane has a history of playing in the gray area of the rules, especially in headers. He likes to back up into people. Looks like he's getting a warning right now from Pawson. But that's all it's going to come to that. So we're going to restart with a Tottenham throw. Back to the center circle, recycling. Let's see if they go for an attack. Long ball. Way over hit. Lamptey tries to play out the long ball. Poor choice. Ooh. Great clearance by Veltman for the corner. That was a very, very poor by, very, very poor by Lamptey. His clearance. Son taking the corner. See, this might be our first chance. Key moment. Is it gonna be? Sanchez punches it out, comes back to Spurs. Son's got it. Trying to think of what to do with it. Crosses it back. Oh, not a great cross. It's back with Tottenham's back line. They're still in Brighton's third. Son's got it on Brighton's left and going to be out for another corner. So let's see if last one Sanchez did really well to get fist onto it. This one take a short corner, goes back to Son. Looks like they're going to cross again. He does, and blocked. He was going for a cross, blocked by Lamptey. So out for another corner. So already third corner in the last 2 minutes. Right now, it doesn't look like a short corner. It looks like this is going to be. Let's see if we can find one of their center backs here. Oh, Sanchez went over Sanchez. He goes lucky there. Cucurella. Oh, good first touch. Oh, still Tottenham. Oh, I think Sanchez cleared it out for a corner. And that was a great replaying again. Oh, they didn't replay the touch, but there's a great touch by Kulusevski, but yeah, they didn't show that one. Son taking the corner. See, short corner, trying to set up a play. Son into the box, loses the ball, dispossessed. So right now we have 2 short corners already from Tottenham. Neither have done anything. It looks like they got him for handball when it bounced off. Waiting for Sanchez to kick here. Launches it deep, too deep, overhits his offensive players. Tottenham with the ball. Looks like they're going to be happy. Brighton is finally starting to press here. Rolled back to the keeper. Brighton has regained possession. And looks like we have an injury down for Trossard. Let's see what happened here. See if they're going to reach. Looks like him and Royal. It doesn't look very serious. Yeah. And replay started. Looks like Brighton's going all the way back to the keeper. Played out the long ball. Brighton did maintain possession. Looks like they're going to attempt to attack. Trossard to Cucurella. Middle. Calcedo all the way to Lamptey on the right. Nice. Oh, nope. Almost. Good idea. A little bit too weighted, but that was a great idea. I think he's Mwepu was making the run for him. Just slightly hit the ball, but that was the right idea. Let's see if they can get that going again. Tottenham restarts. Again, they're just kind of kicking around the back, although Brighton's finally again pressing, which they should keep doing. It looks like they've let off a little bit. Seems like once Tottenham gets it about 30 to 35 yards out, they stop pressing. But they have, actually gotten the ball back when they were pressing really high up. So not sure why they're dropping back. They're respecting, the counterattack from Son Kane. I get it, but you're in a game that you're probably not expecting. Ooh, we just had a foul here on Holberg. Just came in late on McAllister. Just waiting for the free kick to restart. Found Lamptey, cross in, not up. Second chance. Ball is just bouncing around. A shot. Oh, took a deflection. And Mwepu's shot is deflected. I think it was deflected by Davies. So I think it's going to be a Brighton corner here, but ball was bouncing around. That is probably the best chance of the game. I don't know if that's a key moment here, but there really hasn't been anything else in the first 22 minutes to speak of. So we'll see if see how their corners go here. Launched in. Oh. Ooh. Cleared by Tottenham. Yeah, that was an interesting corner piece. So Gross kicked it out across the field. Cucurella, who took a shot but deflected back to Gross and crossed it back. They almost worked. Probably not by design. So Brighton's throwing in it on the Tottenham's third, but immediately now they're going back. And that was a poor. Oh, Sanchez comes out to save it. Kane almost got there. Oh, sloppy at the back from Tottenham almost gave Brighton a goal right there. Both teams have been sloppy here in the last minute. Brighton takes quick throw. Brighton in the box. Squandered. Cleared by Tottenham. Oh, and offsides. Let's see the offsides. I don't know. They're going to show the horrible pass by Davies that almost led to a goal. But Lloris did a good job on that exchange. So far, both goalies have been not too bad. Definitely been commanding when need to be, especially Sanchez. I mean, he's been playing out of his line, out of his box, quite a bit. So they're there for the taking if they can catch him out. Tottenham again is playing the ball now, back at there, kicking around with himself in the back. Looks like Brighton is thinking about pressing, but not necessarily. Oh, I got a foul by Nwepu. Regulon's rolling around, but it looks like he's okay. Yeah. Could have been worse. He didn't get too much on him. Actually, that challenge gets Nwepu a yellow card. So we've really, up to this point, we've really only had one shot on goal to speak of. That was Brighton. Looks like Kulusevski has gotten a yellow card. Oh, he threw an elbow. Yeah, let's see. Did he hit him in the face? This could be interesting. This could be interesting for VAR to look at. If they're going to look at it. Nope. Looks like Paulson's going to play on. No call, but he almost caught him with the elbow intentionally in the face. I'd have to see the replay back to see if he actually caught him. So Tottenham's kicking the ball around at the back again. Brighton, come on. You need to press. Oh, way over hit. Back to Sanchez. Lampy's got it on the right side. Looks like he's going to play a long ball. Oh, actually works. Oh. Crosses in. No one's there to take. So, yeah. Lamptey had a great long ball. Oh, they're not going to. They're showing the. And then came back for the cross. So this is a second Brighton corner. Let's see if Lloris does as well as Sanchez has done. Cross is somewhat poor, but oh, they almost got lucky. There's a low cross, but just bobbled over heads. But they're going to be called offsides. Was he? I guess their Trossard was slightly. Yeah, that was a close one. mean, in the end, they all equals out. But back to Lloris. Looks like Brighton is not pressing at the moment. And there we go. Regulon with the throw. Maybe with the throw. I swear it's take like 15 seconds. Cleared out all the way to Royal, and now we're going. Nope, they're actually going to go forward here. He's trying to pick out. Oh, good play by Lamptey, getting it back to Sanchez. There we go. Brighton's starting to play some link-up play, and definitely was fouled there. Who took Calcedo down? Oh, yeah. Hooked him for sure. So Royal took down Calcedo, so they have a free kick. And let's see, where did that occur? They could get a ball in, depending on, I don't know how good Brighton's free kick takers are, but they could definitely get a decent set piece chance here. And launches it into the nope. That was really poor. Very, very poor free kick. I'm not sure who took that. That was Trossard. Gross. So anyway, back to Tottenham. Looks like Brighton's trying to press again. Son was running, but to nowhere. Oh, Lamptey almost lost the ball on the left-hand side. Looks like they're going to be... Yep, they're going to be able to play out of it. So far, at least to me, it looks like Brighton's attack looks fairly balanced. They might be trying to go down, attacking the right side with Lamptey a little bit. Gross in and hits no one. So I'm not sure if that was a shot or a horrible cross. Can't tell. So I wonder how the fans are reacting, because this has not been a good game so far if you're a Spurs fan. They have not taken the game to Brighton at all. They seem content to play around with the ball at the back rather than just going right at them. And all the ball they've tried to pick Son. They're definitely going for Son on their left-hand side, and they just haven't. We're going to have this might be a potential yellow card coming up. Let's see. Yep. And it looks like Basuma's down. Looks like Holbeer gets the yellow card. Nope, Bentancur. So wonder what he was discussing with So they've got, again, a free kick from almost the exact same situation. Let's see if they can do better. This one is delivered in a better area, but again, misses everyone. Looks like Lewis Dunk took that. Oh, nope. Might have been Gross. It was in a better area, but just missed every Tottenham player. Oh, Spurs gave the ball. Oh, nope. They almost gave the ball away in a very dangerous. They're very sloppy right now. Their midfield is not playing good. Their back line isn't playing great. And their forwards are non-existent. And for calling out Kulusevski at the beginning of the game, he's done a whole bunch of nothing. Brighton's got the ball. We're going to come back to that. There might be another card in the offering. Lampy's got it on the right-hand side. Gross again whips it. His crossing is just not good. I would tell him to stop crossing the ball. There we go. Son is fouled. By Veltman, but looks like he might got a hand in the face as he was going down. There was an earlier challenge that was played on. I guess they weren't going to go back to it. I'm not sure who was involved because the play just went by so fast. Now it's on the back line. To Dyer. Looks like, yeah, you're just Dyer launches a long speculative cross for Son again. Actually does get to him, but then gets played around. Bentancur switches it over to Tottenham's right-hand side. Another long cross. Mrs. Kane. Boat back to Kane. Oh, that was a great play by Cucurella. Because Kane was in there. I'm actually going to replay this one. So far, for me, at least for Brighton, Cucurella might be their first half man of the match for me. He seems to have more touches than a lot, and he's had more clearances than I remember. He has the ball right now. Oh, gonna go back. Switching it back over to the right-hand side. Nope. Now Brighton's content to just play with the ball at the back, not really doing anything with it at the moment. I'm not sure what Trossard has been doing this game, but he has been pretty non-existent. And as I say that, he gets a touch. I was just about to see how many touches does he have. see how many Trossard touches. He has got 17 touches compared to Gross with 22. Yep. They've given Gross 50% accuracy on his crosses. I don't know what game they're watching, but they are not accurate at all. It's really both midfields not doing too much of anything at the moment. A lot of games being played from back to front. Oh, nope. Trying to release Son again. They definitely have a plan, and it involves getting it to Son on the left-hand side by pretty much any means necessary. Unfortunately, that was a dumb foul to give away by Tottenham on Wepu. Unfortunately, that plan to get the ball to Son, no one has been very accurate in getting it to him. Brighton are content to go play it all the way back to Sanchez. Tottenham has finally thought about pressing. Let's see what happened here. Lepu's getting into it with Holbjerg. Who came in on Davies? There's some pushing and shoving. This could get interesting. Son, you can always tell with his face reactions what's happening. Looks like it's going to lead to nothing. Complaints of a high boot. They're not showing the replay, so it was just too bang on my end. Oh, here's the replay. Let's see this. Was it a high boot? I need to see it from the other angle. I don't know if it. I don't even think it hit. I don't even think it hit him. I think the guy was. I think a Tottenham player was leaning into it. So ultimately, nothing comes of it. Probably right decision. Just looks like you could tell Tottenham's reaction. They're kind of frustrated at the moment. They've really not tried to break down Brighton at all. They've just been playing long balls. Right now, it looks like they're actually going to horrible pass. Gives it away, and Wepu out is fouled. Looks like Reguilon. Looks like giving it back. This game is definitely getting chippy. Maybe a little bit away from Poston. We'll see. Definitely, there's more fight between the players than there is on the field at the moment. Because otherwise, this game has not been a great game here.
Yo.
Oh, hey Joey, how's it going?
All right. Feels weird. I actually got some sleep.
Yeah, you're late.
Yep. Did you see the text I sent?
I've been no, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah. So he actually, Baby Max, let us sleep, and I don't know. Usually, he has us up really early.
Well, that's why you set an alarm.
Well, I haven't had to, so for so long.
So right now, this game is pretty. I've got a meme here coming up at halftime for what this game has been. right now the plan for Tottenham has been to long balls to Son. Has not worked at all because they're inaccurate. Brighton has had the better chances, in my opinion. We'll look at the stats here at halftime, but I suspect they'll play that out. But Brighton's crosses have been horrible. Their free kicks have been horrible, and there's been, as you can see by the ticker, the key moment right now is still kickoff because there really hasn't been any key. There's been, in my opinion, there's only been one shot. It was going toward target. It hit Ben Davies. Looks like we're gonna have a foul here.
Is Tottenham playing a back five right now?
No, I think they're playing a back three.
Okay, they must go to like a back five when they don't have the ball then.
And Wepu has been in on all the action. As I was saying, I guess before you came in, the action has been more interesting off the ball than it's really been, on the ball. So looks like they brought the captain over to talk to Wepu and Dunk. As I was saying, the game I feel is getting somewhat away from Pawson. Though I feel like a lot of it is due to some embellishments on the Tottenham players' part. You could tell, like, anytime. Do you have the game on now?
Yeah.
Anytime there's like a stoppage or a foul, like they're, you could see their frustration. Like they're clearly, in my opinion, they're getting outplayed. As poor outplayed as you can be. But they're getting outplayed. And yeah. So right now, Cucurella is my top, basically man of the match for this half for Brighton. And I'm struggling to find anyone I could name, at halftime for Tottenham. Because they've really been over. Got it on Lamptey cross. Yeah, his crosses have not been good. That's been Brighton's problem. They get it down there, and then they just don't really have anything to do with it. And it's shot right at the keeper.
Yep.
Oh, that's a shot on target.
Let's see. Looks like I'm about 30 seconds ahead of you.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
It's weird. Are you watching on USA Network?
Yeah.
So weird. So you can see my timer then?
Yep.
That's so odd that you're ahead of me like that. Yeah, Kulusevski, he was the guy like talked about in the pre-game. He's been pretty bad. To be honest, their whole front three's not been great. Kane, Kulusevski, Son, but they're not getting too much service. It's just a weird game. Halftime, thankfully.
Honestly, I don't even know who the Kulusevski guy is.
He's a Swedish international from Juventus who's been doing really well on his loan. So they got a loan from Juventus in the winter. He's been doing really well, and I was wondering if they'd make his loan permanent. I think he has 11 appearances, 3 goals, 6 assists. So yeah, they're showing the highlights, which mostly include Nwepu in on all the action. But yeah, here's what I've got for this game.
Nice.
So that's been So let me I'll share the stats. Let's see. So before I look at the let me get the stats here. So if we look at the stats, yeah. So it looks like the guy I picked out is also the highest rated guy. So my eyes are pretty good. And Bentancur, and it says their midfield's doing well, but their midfield to me hasn't been. They haven't been really involved too much. So let's see if we can get. So here we are. Expected goals, 2%, and 24%. So that's basically what they say. They had one shot. I don't even remember the Tottenham shot. That must be how bad it was. And I only remember 2 Brighton shots. I mean, there was some gross crosses that might have been considered shots, but I wouldn't have considered them shots. Tottenham's taken 4 corners, 2 have been short corners. Only one has actually been a decent corner, but Sanchez punched the ball out, and the 2 corners delivered from Gross were both horrible on Brighton. So there's been really okay. So here we go, shot map. Oh yeah, I remember that. This is yeah, I was in the first minute. I don't even know how this gets an XG of 2. This was a ball going maybe 3 miles per hour at most. Very, very slow, like powder puff ball. Yeah, it was not even on target. So I'm not. Yeah, that was a shot. So let's see here. Yep, in Wepu, they're counting that. Yeah, I just remember in Wepu's shots. I don't remember these others. I don't think that was an actual shot. He tried to he tried to shoot it, but it hit someone and ricocheted. Like it didn't even make it. So yeah. Yeah, that's very generous calling that a shot, that one. So yeah, I mean it's been a pretty poor game. You know, both teams are comfortable just kicking the ball around in the back, not really doing much of anything. Brighton looks good when they press. They probably need to do that more. And Tottenham, I don't know what they're playing like crap. I mean, if I was a Tottenham fan, I would be pissed off. So, I
Yeah,
mean, they
so
don't.
Tottenham, especially with their form they're in, they should be, pretty much destroying them, right?
You would think, and they have something to play for. I mean, they have top 4, so um, they're not playing like they want it. Are they gonna? I mean, this is now their time to take it due to Brighton beating Arsenal last week. This would be a great time to just grab it by the horns and take it. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them. We'll see if Conte rips them a new one at halftime because they look horrible. I mean, both teams look bad, but yeah, like I said, it's just been a boring game. So far,
Yeah.
the 7:30 games haven't been the greatest ones.
Yeah.
Though
So good.
oh yeah, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna super off topic. The Kai Havertz thing, the frame, like I don't know, those black pieces,
Yeah,
they keep like falling off, so I'm like terrified to hang it on the wall.
wait, they keep falling off.
Yeah.
They slide on and off, but they should stick on.
Yeah, like I picked it up and the top one and then one of the sides just like came off.
Hmm.
So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna just stick it there for right now.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, you might can use some like a touch of glue or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I was thinking that.
But yeah, so yeah, this game is so far been completely uninteresting. So any comments on the Sean Dyche being sacked and Ben Mee being interim manager?
Well,
I gave my thoughts earlier in the pregame, but
yeah, all I'll say is I have no, I'm not sad that he's gone. I didn't really like his style of play, but it does suck for the club because it doesn't look good, you know, for what's going to come for them.
So you think he deserved it or undeserved?
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have sacked him, like at least, especially with this timing. But I don't know. I just don't care for him. So I.
Yeah, but he has no money, so what is he supposed to do?
Yeah.
His goal is to stay in the Premier League every year. You don't have any money. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
I
Get
mean, who knows
relegated, I guess.
who knows what his style? Oh yeah, but who knows what his style really wants to be because he just doesn't have the money to do what he probably would want to. I don't think any manager, except if you're Tony Poulos or Simeone, want to play parking the bus 5 at the back style. So
I
we'll
don't
see.
know. I mean, he had done it for a while, so
Yeah, but I think it's out of necessity. I think he'll get another job, and I think he'll get a better job actually next one. So we'll see how that goes. But I think he's hard done. My guess is what happened is management, probably like brought him in the office after the Norwich game and was like, "What the F was that?" And then he's like, "Well, what do you mean? We just beat Everton. I mean, earlier in the week. We're not going to win all of them. There's still 8 games to go, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, but." Thank you for your time. And he's probably like, yeah, piss off. He probably said, my guess is he said something to get himself fired.
yeah,
Essentially,
I could see that.
is what happened. Would be, and personally, I mean, his days, as I said in that, that tweet to Jay Billis. I mean, Jay Billis, Jay Phillips. I think his days have been numbered since the quote unquote takeover because they were taken over with their own money, which should be illegal. But like I said, it's all part of MLS's master plan. These Americans come in and buy these teams, F them up so bad, then there'll be no English league, and then they'll be able to be the main league. So as a Chelsea fan, you should be concerned.
Yeah, definitely concerned. The only thing that gives me a glimmer of hope is that how Bowley has worked for the Dodgers. I hope that.
Yeah, but he free spends too, so he can get himself into trouble.
Yeah,
and he doesn't have the money to buy you outright. So hopefully that other Swedish guy or Swiss guy or whatever, if you hear the words leveraged buyout or if they borrow against your club in any manner, then you guys are effed.
Yeah, so the reporting right now says that it's going to be an all cash deal.
Okay, that's at least a good sign.
Yeah, but still, like you were saying, Bowley is not going to be, the sole owner. Right now, the reporting says that he'll be at 50%, which is a good chunk considering there's going to be.
I'm surprised he can afford 50%. Actually,
yeah, there's going to be at least 2 other people.
The more hands in the pot, the more complicated it gets.
Yeah.
And if the money man is that Swiss guy, I mean, he's not in it to lose money.
Well, I mean, yeah. So at this level, no person that ever buys a club is looking to lose money. It's strictly
but
investment.
You're also not. Well, the investment opportunity at Chelsea is not the greatest. I mean, because
I think so. I think
you're buying a club for. Let's just say you're buying a club for $3 billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've won everything you can win. You don't own your stadium. You don't own. I don't think you own your trademarks either. I think your supporters group or there's some weird thing going on with you guys actually don't own the stadium you're in, so it's kind of hard to
I want
build
to
a
say
new
it's like
stadium. It's like
something
a
like,
trust or something.
yeah, I think the fans own the pitch, and then the club has the stadium, but like the pitch itself, um, the fans.
You're in an awkward position that makes it really hard to get a new stadium or do anything really to the stadium you have.
Mhm.
I think I read reports somewhere like to get the land to build a new stadium would cost like what six like overall to build you guys a new stadium would be like $6 billion or something, and
Nice.
then it's ridiculous. So I don't see anyone investing that much money into a stadium.
Well, and of course, right now, while they're trying to please everybody, of course they're saying they're going to. Um, Once they actually get in power, yeah, who knows? I imagine it could turn into one of those things where, like, yeah, we have these plans. Yeah, we have these plans. We'll get to it someday.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen unless something changes. Because I think also to build the stadium, then the people that own whatever the situation you guys are in have to approve the move. So you can build it, and then they could say, "No, we're still going to play here." Like, it's just a weird, it's a weird setup. Like, it's not one that I would, if I was spending that much money, I would want all the control. So it's just a weird situation. I don't know of any other football club, at least top tier, that have the oddness that Chelsea have with their stadium, because that's where like tons of the money's made, right? I mean, that's where Tottenham's getting all their money. Just they build it, and now like NFL comes in and concerts and all that. But I mean, you can't really do that with your stadium. So
Yep. I have to tend to a baby-related matter real quick, so I'll be right back.
okay. See, Joey, we have a banner for that, or we have a thing for that.
Nice. I like it.
So, but since I'm here, I'll just you go do what you need to do. So let's see. Waiting for the second half to start. Like I said, this game has been probably the worst of the watch-alongs that we've done. So hopefully the second half gets more enjoyable. Otherwise, no one's even going to be watching at home. And right now, I honestly wouldn't blame them. So we're coming out here for the start of the second half. And it can change the banner, even though we had really no key moments. We can at least say start of the second half. Looks like Welbeck is going to be coming on, which is interesting that he didn't start after doing so well last week. Let's see if they're going to say who is he replacing. Is he going to replace Nwepu? Let's see if I can figure out. I have my sound off, so unless Nwepu. So we'll see. Hopefully this gives them a little bit more, attacking prowess, although I didn't think Nwepu was that bad, honestly. But I don't know Brighton's team well enough to know who Welbeck would come on for. I mean, honestly, to me, their midfield, Trossard and Calceo, you know, as good as Cucurella's doing on that side, they're doing just as poor. And then McAllister, I don't even think I've said his name once. So, I mean, let me just see how many touches has he's got. He's had 14 touches total. They must not be in dangerous positions because, again, I don't remember them. So I'm wondering if at some point Mope will come on. But again, some reason Mope is not getting the game time for Brighton these last few games. Hey, we got a breakaway on the left-hand side. Oh, poor pass. Brighton's playing around the back. Looks like Spurs are going to think about pressing here. Should be good. Sanchez with a long ball to clear it. Oh. Well, I forgot to start the timer. So I'm at 47 minutes. Ouch. Looks like a painful one on McAllister by Davies. Can't see. They're not showing. Is he injured or is play gonna play starting? Okay. Trossard's finally got the ball. Cross. Ooh, that was a good one to Welbeck. Up, and just couldn't handle it. But offsides. Brighton looks like they're trying to get Trossard more in the game. Looks down the left. No, now they reverse it back to the right-hand side. Ball over the top. Nope. So Welbeck has looked definitely more lively up front here. Tottenham still look like junk. Royals got the ball on the right side. Closed down by Trossard. Calcado. Over the top ball. Oh, cleared out by Brighton. Here we go. Looks like they're attempting some link-up play here. Down to Lamptey. Cross partially blocked. Kicked out. Tottenham. Looks like that was a foul. Through the back. On Son. So Veltman gave him a Kane special, basically doing the same thing Kane did earlier in the game. Returning the favor. Throw in deep and bright. Long throw into the box. Son controls, kicks, blocked. Oh, almost. That was Spurs' best chance at the game. Unfortunately, there was a wall of Brighton players, so it never really had a shot. But that was definitely their best chance.
Yeah, I'll say that was really good control by Son.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's two players right there. So, hey, baby.
Yep. He's not too happy. I'm about to have to go see if his mommy's available.
That's what you get for sleeping in. Cooch. That's going to be foul against Kuliseski. Yeah, he's not been doing very good today. I shouldn't have said anything about him prior to the match. I'm a curse. He's pretty calm.
Yeah, I think he's like looking at all the movement,
the colors.
Yeah.
So I'm at almost 52 minutes.
All right, I guess I'm still about 25 seconds ahead then.
Okay. Feel free to spoil anything fun. If there is anything fun in this game so far.
Seems like, at least from what I saw, like with there already being 3 yellow cards, and I've seen a lot of fouls, seems like they're playing a bit chippy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, before you came up, yeah, that's what I was saying. The action is way more interesting. You know, and there was a few times cards could have been given earlier on that they weren't. They were given as warnings. Probably led to some of the chippiness, I'm guessing. But we're skies it into the air. That's where I'm at. And waiting for a royal throw-in. There we go. At least they're moving forward this half and not backwards. That was getting so annoying.
All right, yep. I gotta step away again.
Okay. So royal flick on, and it is. It's just not Kuliseski's day. Did they call that a foul on Basuma? I mean, he got all ball. His boot was high, but he was all ball. I mean, they weren't even close. Oh, I don't agree with that at all. Too bad Joey's away. I'd be interested, especially if Tottenham scores at this. Brighton, I think, will feel hard done on this one. So we have Son and Kuliseski standing over it, likely to be Kuliseski short, trying to cute play. Don't know what. Just go for it. Wasteful. So wasteful. I wish we had some Tottenham fans on here. They'd be exploding. I mean, when you're that close, just deliver the ball into the penalty box. Good things can happen when the ball is in the penalty box if you're on offense. You can win a penalty, for Christ's sake. Come on. I mean, right now, the score pretty much represents what's going on in this game. Again, playing the long ball, I think it is too long. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what the commentators are saying, but man. Right now, I feel sorry for myself for doing a watch along. I can't imagine being a commentator on this game. This is just borderline unwatchable, and both teams should be really ashamed here. And Tottenham had zero excuses for the talent they have on the field. If they lose, or even if they tie and it ends like this, I'm going to be so curious to see Conte's remarks. Up, they're breaking away. Could this be their chance? Son has it in the box. Shoots. Blocked. Long range speculative shot goes nowhere. That's a good block by Trossard. Forget who just took that long range. And did Basuma just get a yellow card for what? Great block by Trossard. I'm not sure. I don't know why Basuma got a yellow card. They didn't replay it back in the United States, so I'm not entirely sure what it was all about. But yeah, we'll just note, do have a yellow card. Oh, nicked it. Oh! Oh, Calcedo with just a touch too much. He had it in the box. So close, just a touch too heavy. But Brighton did win a corner off of that. Game is, maybe going to heat up. We'll see. I mean, can't get any colder. And by Gross, dealt with by Spurs. Clear to back all the way to Martinez. So after having not many cards in our match last week, we have 4 yellow cards so far in our watch along this week. Brighton is now looking like the team with the momentum. Looks like Spurs might be making a substitution here shortly. My guess is, if I had to take a guess, I would be removing Kulizeski. He's been pretty poor. He's probably the poorest player on the pitch at the moment for Spurs. Probably the poorest player overall, though. McAllister, I don't even know what is happening. I haven't seen him involved too much this half since Welbeck came in. Looks like it might be Lucas Moura coming on, potentially. Oh, Tottenham lost possession. Counterattack by Brighton. Oh, releases. Just in front of Trossard. Cross in by Trossard. Welbeck, target. Didn't get anything on it. Not a bad cross. Good, more action than we have seen. So, I mean, action's action at this point. You are almost 63 minutes in here. Brighton again on the attack down the left side. They're definitely attacking more on the left this half. Fire shot. Oh, McAllister did take a shot over the bar, but at least looking better from Brighton. At least there are shots being taken in this game. Shots that I remember being taken. I think that's 7 in total, but I only remember like 3. So the others must not be anything of to note. So, yep. Swedish International is coming off and is replaced by Lucas. Lucas Moura is on. So we'll see. Long ball up by Dyer. Try overhit. Every long ball of the day has been overhit. Can you believe we're almost at the 65th minute and Tottenham only has 4 shots? I don't even know if they're maybe 1 on target. I don't know how many of those are on target. Maybe 2 of them. Both Son's blocks. Again, Tottenham with the long ball. Overhit again. I'm not a Spurs fan. I don't watch Spurs play, but they have better players than need to hoof the ball up. Salcedo's down. Looks like he's going to get right back up. Doesn't even look like he was touched by Romero. We see Son's fan club pictured on TV. Brighton with the ball. Again, Trossard whips it around. Goes in Lamptey on the right-hand side. Brighton's right-hand side. Crossfield again. Trossard back. Oh, that was... Oh, man, what a fake. Oh, that was some skillful trickery by Trossard, but it didn't lead to anything. But, man, he had Lucas Moura undone there for a second. But Moura did good to recover.
I'm back.
Hey, it got a little bit better. I mean, when I'd rate your game as 0, now to like a quarter star. I mean, right now, I don't know if you've been watching, but I think, well, just as I was about to say, Brighton has been on the offensive more. Looks like Tottenham's got the ball back. There was a substitution. They did bring off the guy you didn't know anything about and put Lucas Moura on. I think I mentioned he's probably the worst person on the field, in my opinion, other than, McAllister I hadn't heard anything about, and then he took literally right after that took a long range shot. So I was like, oh, there he is. So
you're going to see Tottenham have a chance here in a second.
Oh, can I finally change my key moment from start of second half? Is it that good of a chance, or is it just a... Okay, I'm still waiting to see that chance. I just saw a clear out by Martinez. Brighton, nope. No, it goes all the way back to Lloris. So where was the chance?
Maybe. What time are you at?
6:48. 68:48.
I don't know. You probably should have just seen it. They had a breakaway running forward, and I don't know who it was, had the ball, and they were looking for the last pass to make a big chance, and that he just passed it straight to a Brighton player.
Oh, yeah. So there's no shot on goal or nothing. I was expecting some action. Joey, don't get me excited like that.
Well, I mean, they got it into the box, and it was looking promising, but they just literally passed it straight to Brighton.
Yeah, but when you say be ready for a chance, I'm thinking, oh, God, we have a shot on goal. Like, especially in this game. Like, yeah. I mean, this game, come on. I mean, I feel bad for anyone that paid to go to this game. I mean, they're Spurs fans, so I'm sure they have the money. But, yeah, Tottenham is not doing themselves any favors to showing the table right now. Especially Arsenal has 2 games in hand. They should be winning this game. They're getting outplayed, though. "20 minutes left to change my mind that this is not the worst game I've seen in the past, 2 or 3 months."
Oh, man. And Arsenal plays Southampton, so, yeah, there's...
Yeah, I predicted
really this.
on the pre-show that Arsenal's not going to lose. I mean, there's no way. I don't see them losing. They lost last week. I was like, if they lose again, the Arteta out crowd will get louder.
Oh, yeah.
And I mentioned, I'm sure they would love if Daniel Levy doesn't give Conte any money and he walks, because they'd be wanting to sign him up. Though personally, I don't understand why they don't want Arteta. I mean, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I don't watch their matches, but I mean, I think he got rid of Aubameyang, right? And he's got some of their younger kids involved. So what has he done to deserve the wrath of the Arsenal fans?
Is Ozil still on their books?
No, I think they got rid of him too. I think he got sent off to the Turkish league. Could be wrong about that, but looks like Harry Winks is coming on for Ben Decor, so I'm at that point. Let me get my substitution banner. So let's see if their midfield can actually. I mean, Bedcore's not bad, but they keep playing the long ball every time, and usually it's overhit. That one was underhit, the one I just saw. You've probably seen Spurs more than I do. Do they traditionally hoof the ball up like this? Like, I don't understand why they're not being more patient.
Yeah, they can play both ways, and it looks like this time they're going for the long ball.
They just haven't hit a single one of them. I mean, and let's face it, Brighton's defense isn't the greatest in the world, so
good enough to beat Arsenal.
Where, man, I wish I had a burn. Jeez, oh man, I wish I had a burn. I don't. Damn. Don't have a burn one, but that would have been a good one. Yeah, but do you know why Arsenal fans don't want Arteta? Like, what has he done?
He hasn't been great. I mean, that's really all it is.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have the greatest team in the world. Arguably since last year, he's made them better. Like, would you not say he's made them better?
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, what do they want? Like, they have some expensive players they can't get rid of. Almost a chance. Calcedo has been involved.
Hey, there's a shot.
Yeah, is it the one I just saw?
I don't know.
It was close. Calcedo was running for it and just missed it.
No.
And Lloris picked it up.
Maybe I don't.
Oh, that was a nice flick. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
McAllister has it.
Yeah.
Here comes Lamptey on the right. What a crappy shot. Oh, my God.
Yep.
That was, let's say, so the shot they gave to Kane in the beginning was almost like that, but slow it down by 3 times. And that's what they were calling a shot earlier. Like, I mean,
at least that one was on target.
Yeah, well, Kane's is on target too, but there's kids in John's league that have more power than Kane hit on his first attempt. I mean, it was like a marshmallow, but at least it's a shot and at least it's on target. I don't think it's gonna seriously up the expected goals of this game.
Oh man.
Okay, we're coming around. Tottenham must be doing something good. Joey almost had an orgasm. Oh, no. Wait. Nope. Brighton. Nope. I don't know what. Oh. Dispossessed in the box. On the byline. Oh, no one there. What the heck? Oh, Son sliding into nothing. Okay, that's what I see what you were saying. Oh.
Yeah, that's rough.
Who was that? Holberg took it down the byline, crossed it in. Son just a step away.
That was a great play by Højbjerg too.
Yeah. That's wait, was that Reguilon or Son?
I think it may have been Reguilon. I don't know.
Okay. Until I get my other monitor, it's so hard because everyone's so small. So it's hard to tell who's who. But yeah, whoever it was a step away. And that was actually probably their best chance. And there looks like they're trying it again.
Okay.
And Sanchez covers it up. Yeah, that was Lucas Moura. He tried the exact same thing Højbjerg just did. That's where I'm at. That was a good pick out by Sanchez. Okay, so the last 6 minutes have been a little more action packed. We got someone down with cramping. Let's see. Do we have an injury? It looks like we're gonna have a substitution. Let's see. Looks like Calcedo is coming off, I think. Is he injured or just getting substituted? I think he's getting substituted. And let's see. And Lallana is coming on. I always liked Lallana. I think he's decent. Not Liverpool form. Day's decent, but you know. So at least Tottenham is now playing with some sense of urgency here.
Oh, you see some rain's coming in?
Rain, like weather?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw they're concerned about the spring game. I think is this weekend. I don't know enough about the team other than I think they got the Oklahoma State transfer quarterback.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be really good. But yeah. Okay, Brighton is now playing through the middle. Come on. Lamptey slowed it down on the right-hand side. Oh,
we have another shot.
That was a foul. But they let play go on. Trossard
Yeah,
has
I couldn't
it.
believe that.
And cross back in. Welbeck is over the bar. Is there going to be a card for that?
I don't think so. I don't think they're doing anything.
I mean, that guy went completely through him. Okay, that's the second time this guy has not played back a play that, to me, I thought maybe a card play. They did one in the first half. The only problem is they don't show the replays on USA. So, and I'm too far away. My screen's too small for me to actually see who's doing what because I don't know all these players like the back of my hand.
From what I've seen, I'd be frustrated if I were Kane. It doesn't seem like he's really been able to get any
He
chance.
hasn't done really anything. I mean, he's not gotten service, but he also hasn't really done anything either. Here we go. Wow, that was poor. They've overhit every pass to Kane today and Son. Lamptey is down. Is he injured? Let's see. Looks like time wasting has now begun on Brighton's end. Put injury. As shots of the crowd I'm getting are nervous Spurs fans watching their Champions League hopes potentially slide down the drain on a team they should be beating. Okay, he's back up. Yep.
He's actually getting subbed off.
Oh, he is? Oh. I hadn't got to that part yet. Oh, yep, you are correct. March is coming on for empty. I think it's Sully March. Solly March. So ball's back to Sanchez, and looks like play is going to resume. Well, welcome to the game. Oh, gonna be a corner, Brighton corner. March gets subbed on. First thing he does is set up a corner.
Corner's pretty decent.
That was a good clearance, I think, from Regulon. So here we go with the corner. I could not tell who's delivering it. Probably Gross. Wait, and it's kicked in. Oh, header on target. Oh. I don't know. That might be the closest thing to a key moment we've had. And we're at the 80. I'm at almost the 83rd minute, getting there.
Yeah.
So honestly, there's probably not going to be too much added time. Hopefully not, put us out of our misery. It was a great header by Welbeck. Honestly, probably should have started him in retrospect. Definitely looked, more lively. Up. Spurs got the ball. Up. Lost possession. Oh. Welbeck chases it down. Gives it to Trossard.
Yeah, it looked promising for a second, but they've just been recycling it back ever since then.
Yeah, I think they're okay with a point. Hopefully I want to see them go for it, though. Again, they have nothing to lose. The difference in places for them won't matter too much.
Gross went down hard. I don't know. That might be time wasting. Or cramp? I don't know.
He's holding his leg. Yeah. I just got to that part. He's holding the back of his leg. Nah. 100% time wasting here. That was nothing by Lucas Moura.
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
Pretending cramping. I should have time wasting as a banner. Yeah, he's back up. Can't even tell he had a cramp because he didn't. I'm not a doctor, but that's my opinion. It looks like Bergewine's going to come on. I haven't quite got to that part. I just saw him getting instructions. Spurs fans, man, we need to get Greg back on. How do you feel about this game? I wasted my 2 hours of my life.
Well, I'll definitely say Spurs are 100% going to a back five when they don't have the ball.
For reasons that are unknown. Brighton is not a dangerous team. They had the second lowest goals scored. I think now they're third. I think they're in 18th place now after scoring 2 last week versus Arsenal. So why they're giving that much respect to Brighton is anyone's guess. Seems to be. I mean, I'm not obviously Conte or anything, but I think it's the wrong thing to be doing, especially when you're at home. Shot off target by Trossard. Yeah, I mean, there's been really no key moments here. No woodworks, no goals, no red cards. There's a decent chance. Son is getting subbed off for Bergwijn. Son has been pretty, other than his 2 attempts in the second half, both blocked, he's been pretty non-existent today. But to be fair, so is everyone in the Spurs front line. I'm just going to switch over here behind the scenes to these Where are they getting these ratings for these Spurs players? Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that after the game because there's no effing way. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a rough match to watch as a neutral.
Yeah, horrible. It looks like, is that Welbeck down? Yep, it is. It just ran into the ass of Romero. Again, professional time wasting. Yep. He's a very experienced player. He knows what he's doing. Oh, man. I wish I could get Conte's press conference live. Oh, God. No, we see the Brighton contingent. Very happy.
Oh, no way.
Okay, wait. Don't tell me.
Holy moly.
Okay, so we've got a kick out. Welbeck passes it off to Trossard. Goes to Welbeck. Gets it back. Falls down. Trossard's got it. Trossard scores! Oh, my God. What?
Tottenham in shambles.
Oh! Can you believe it? I cannot believe it.
Is that offside? Ooh. That might be offsides.
Oh, no. Joey, I have one for that. Don't tell me. Is it being checked?
I can't tell if they're actually checking. They have to, though. Oh, no.
He's not offsides. No way. Is it Welbeck, the one they're checking?
Yeah, I think so.
Nah. At least from the one that they showed me. You're going to ruin my celebration. Such a weak shot. Lloris, poor goalkeeping. What was Dyer doing? Nobody knows. Yeah, after watching that back, Dyer again. I think this is the second time I've seen Dyer make a big mistake.
Oh, I love seeing the Tottenham fans.
Can't believe it, man. So is the check done?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, one more time. Oh, my gosh. Well, Spurs, you deserve this. That's all I have to say. If it ends 1-0, you deserve this. You have played the most crappy game of football I've ever had the pleasure to witness. And I'm a Newcastle fan, so I've seen a lot of crappy games. So, yeah, we'll see. Such a weak shot.
They almost
Combination between Dyer doing nothing and the goalkeeper being somewhat out of position.
they almost screwed up like royally here.
Did he pull him down? Oh, weak shot. Looked like he almost pulled down Welbeck.
Yeah, I thought he did.
They let it go. Okay, Cucurella. Oh, that's off to Mora. To me, it looked like he pulled him down. I'm surprised that was not given as a foul. Finally, I'm glad I got to use one of my gifts today. I had one for Tottenham scoring, but doesn't look like I'll be using that one. Famous last words. So it looks like no one wants fourth place in the Premier League this season.
As a Chelsea fan, I'm okay with that.
Well, I mean, you've got third place pretty much. I mean, there's nowhere for you to go. So a nice dispossession by Brighton there on the left-hand side. I told you that they were attacking on the left this half, and it would come from the left.
Yep.
I think the first half they were forcing it on the right too much to Lamptey's side. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think he's the same since his injury. I think he's lost the pace. My opinion, could be wrong. I don't think we have any Tottenham fans in here, so I don't think we have any fans at the moment. So, but yeah, I know he's been linked away, but I wouldn't buy Lamptey right now. And Trossard is down. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this a time wasting, or did he get a little something from a Spurs player? Oh, Emerson Royal is getting a yellow card, so I'm guessing that means he got a little something.
Conte's face is pretty funny. We'll show it here in a
Look at that. Dyer just gets his pants get torn down. Lloris is definitely not expecting that to happen. Gets flat-footed and can do nothing. Oh man, yeah, he looks like a Lord of the Rings bad guy. Had to add the Trossard goal on there.
Spurs are pathetic.
You're saying that means the full-time whistle might have come, but
Not yet, but they're still pathetic.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we'll quickly, there's only been one key moment of this game.
And that's it.
And it looks like the full-time whistle is blown. Man, oh man. Conte, you better lay some fire out here.
So if Arsenal wins, which they surely will, they'll be tied on points.
Let's not
with Tottenham.
say surely, but
they'll be tied on points, but still Arsenal will be in fifth because of goal differential. But they'll still have another
in
game.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're blowing it, man. Tottenham, Spurs, you guys had it in the driver's seat, and you are laying an egg. And Kane, I don't know what you're talking to Craig Paulson about, because let's go to the stats. Okay. So before we look at individual players, was it a deserved win? Not expected goals? Maybe. Definitely on total shots. They were the more aggressive team. They seemed to play more offensively than Tottenham did. I was not a fan of Tottenham's long ball strategy. I think it was definitely the wrong tactic against Brighton. So, yeah, I just really have no words. Like, it'll be interesting to see on any Spurs forum what they're saying about that. And there's the evilest of evils on my screen, Daniel Levy, being shown. He also looks like a Harry Potter evil guy. But if we scroll up, we can see the player ratings that are generated. So my man of the match based just on the second half is Trossard. My first half man of the match was Cucurella. Actually kind of outdid him in the end, but he had a better first half. You like to see Brighton is going to their away fans. Very good, very good. But yeah, Trossard definitely stepped it up in the second half. I don't think it goes through. Yeah, it doesn't break it down by first and second half, but didn't have the greatest first half. Nothing was really going through him. Second half definitely upped his touches. I want to say he was around in the 20s, 27-ish in the first half. So the game was going more through him, and getting well back on definitely helped him as well. Again, going to the Spurs side, Dyer and Lloris, how you're even getting into the sixes. You, my friend, you're mostly at fault for that goal. You're not blameless, but it was just a whole collapse basically by this side. You could see this side in the second half is what lowered the scores, because this side nothing was happening. Especially once Lamptey was gone, nothing was going that direction. So it looks like Cucurella is going to be the statistical man of the match. My man of the match was Trossard for the game-winning goal. Joey, I know you didn't see the whole game. You didn't miss hardly anything, to be honest. If you had to choose the man of the match,
It would have to be Trossard. It would just have to be.
If you had to choose, I think we used the word donkey once. I don't necessarily like that word, but there's got to be, who is the player that played the worst?
Dyer, maybe?
Yeah, he was at fault for the goal for sure, although Kane didn't do anything either. Part of me wants to give it to Kane because of expectations, but you can't.
Well, it clearly looks like Spurs set up for the counterattack, and there were times where Kane did drop deep to get the ball, but when you're that deep playing against a defensive Brighton, you're not going to be able to move the ball forward too much yourself. So I think as far as Kane's concerned, Conte just set it up to not use him effectively.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really put too much of the blame on Kane.
No, you're right, but like I said, I always like to give it to the team, the highest profile player on the team. But I agree with you, Dyer definitely. Here I'll show you something else on Dyer's game, which was Remember how I said everything seemed to be overhit? Accurate long ball, 2 of 18. I mean, why even keep doing it? Let's see. Was any of their others better? Act 2 of 10. Oh, yeah. I mean, the strategy was gold. Let's see. Davies. 3 of 8. So, I mean, you had nothing going, and they kept doing it. Let's see. Royal didn't do too many. Let's see the other wing back. I mean, he only had 2. So, clearly the strategy was not working, and they didn't change. Again, I would love to. I'm not a Spurs fan, but I just love to know what they're saying on. Wait, let's see. Let me go to the Reddit. Let's see if anyone. What are they saying? See if anyone's putting the blame on Conte's tactics. Why is this not? I can't go there. Let me search this game here. Let's go search hashtag Conte real quick. Let's see what. Search by latest. Conte outdone today. Let's see. The clubber is bigger than one man. Conte has yet to really improve us. Suck it, Conte. Any other manager would be slated for today's performance. Conte will not be. Poor from Conte. Okay, so he's getting some hate on Twitter. Let's check out Eric Dyer here. I can't read that one. Yeah, so there's only one post about Dyer at the moment with hashtag Dyer, but I can't read it. It's too bad, but it's hilarious. So let me look at the official Premier League. Pot, EHA. Let's see initial reactions here. What are people saying? Mostly people laughing at Spurs. Spurs are just playing with Arsenal right now. Son getting some stick for I don't know what reason. Again, he wasn't getting the long balls. Brighton beating both North London teams.
I'll say good on Brighton for getting it done, but realistically, they shouldn't be good enough to do that.
No, I mean the game was horrible, and honestly, the game probably I thought was going to end in a 3-3 game was going to end as 0-0. I mean, it was hard to watch, but again, only takes one mistake in football, and you blow all 3 points, and it's funny.
Hey, I've got some news for you.
Oh, good.
The City lineup is in, and surprisingly, Stefan is getting the nod.
Yeah. Did you see the thing I tweeted out?
No.
he's considering leaving City.
Oh
for
yeah, I mean,
playing time.
yeah.
But we said he should do that anyway. So I'm actually surprised he's playing. So we will, we'll see. I'm very surprised he's playing. I think, to me, I don't know. Both teams are going after. I noted, Manchester's going after the treble, and Liverpool's going after the quadruple, whatever So I would be playing the strongest lineup possible,
Mm-hmm.
and that would not be Zach Steffen in goal.
Nope.
But is the rest of the lineup fairly strong?
I closed it. Let me go back.
Oh, I can pull it up.
Cancelo, Stones, Ake, Foden. No, looks like they're kind of mixing it up.
So they're playing their normal FA lineup.
Yeah.
What's Liverpool's lineup look like?
I don't know yet, but how about this? £100 million Grealish is relegated to cup duty.
Yeah, I mean, he started off strong, but hadn't. Okay, I got the lineup here for Liverpool. They are. Let's see. They are playing. Yeah, they're playing a much stronger lineup. They are playing their number one keeper. So the only thing you could maybe say is no, I think they're playing their strongest team. I mean, you have Jota and Firmino, but they're playing Luis Diaz. But I mean, they just bought him for all that money.
Mm-hmm.
Got to play him, right? So
looks good.
I mean, I think they're playing their strongest lineup, and I don't think Manchester City is playing their strongest lineup, which is surprising.
Let's see.
Yeah, De Bruyne's not playing. I mean, Ederson's not playing. I mean, Grealish is starting. And Mahrez is on the bench. So, yeah, I mean, interesting. Very interesting. I'll look forward to watch that game.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and head out.
Yep. So this is for Outhouse Saloon. This is Andrew and Joey. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the FA Cup games today. And I'll be back later with the Charlotte, New England Watchalong and see if Charlotte can get their first away victory.
I'm going to say 2-0 Charlotte.
I'm going to say what was my prediction earlier? Was it 1-0? I think it was 1-0. So I'm going to keep that. Are you going to be watching the game at all, Joey?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, take care, everyone.